Hi guys, Paul Reese here with DPRS Unlimited. Today's video I want to talk to you about working harder than you're paid to work. Now this is a habit that almost every successful person that you look at and you study does have. The reason why is because the path to success and the road to doing your own thing requires a lot of hard work and a lot of hours put in without seeing much in return. But to make you feel a little bit better, there's this law, the law of compensation. What the law of compensation says is basically that you cannot do work without pay. You see, in life, you always hear me talk about the seeming duality of things, that there is no there's a seeming two parts to every whole, but realistically you can't have one without the other. You could not have light without dark because you wouldn't have a way to describe it. You couldn't have good without evil because if there wasn't any evil, there wouldn't be anything to be considered good. They're two parts of the same whole, just like failure and success. You know, you can't have success without failure. It's two parts to the same whole. This same thing, so you got to look at it as not, cause and effect, but more as the cause of the effect. So the same thing again is, work and pay. They're two parts to the same whole. If you withhold work, you're withholding pay from yourself. If you're withholding, if you're not working as hard as you can, then you're not getting paid as much as you should be getting paid. Now, often I have people come to me and they'll say, I want a raise, or, this and that, or, they'll come to me and say that they want a raise at their job. And my response is what are you doing more than your boss is paying you to do? Now, oftentimes they're not doing anything more than what their boss is paying them to do, and what they say is, well, when my boss pays me more, then I'll work harder. That's really not how it works, because realistically, if you think about it, if you're not doing any more than I'm paying you to do, and I'm paying you to do the job that you're doing, then what reason do I have to give you more money? If I'm paying you to do a specific job, and I'm paying you a specific amount to do a specific job, and you're only doing the specific job that I'm asking you for, then realistically, I should only be paying you that specific amount of money. But if you go above and beyond and you're doing more things than I'm asking you to do, and you're working harder than I'm asking you to work, then you have all the right in the world to ask me for a raise because you're doing more work than I'm asking you to do. Now, oftentimes people will say, well, I work in a company that, doesn't allow me to do more work than they pay me to do. I'm not allowed to do this extra stuff that I want. Well, then unfortunately you're probably going to have to switch companies. If you work at a place that doesn't allow you to go above and beyond what they're paying you to do, then you need to find a new place to work that will allow you to do that. Because this is the way to set your own pay, guys. I mean, if you're working hard and you're always doing more than you're paid to do, your bosses will notice that, I promise you. Especially if you're doing it with a positive mental attitude. It's something that I highly recommend. I learned this from Napoleon Hill, so highly encourage you guys to look up Napoleon Hill, specifically his laws of success. But until next time, guys, just try and develop that habit of working harder than you're paid to do. Look every day for something extra that you can do to improve, either even in your workplace or in your own business. What can you work harder on? What can you do? And any kind of entrepreneur, anybody who's working on starting their own business, I highly congratulate you because you're already working on the habit of working harder than you're paid to do. Because I know there's long, hard hours and you're not going to see any pay for probably years. So, good luck to you. And until next time, this is Paul Reese with DPRS Unlimited, the little guy helping the little guy. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button below. It really does help us. Subscribe to the channel for more information. Thank you so much for watching.